Welcome to Movie Friends. My name is Seth. Today we're talking about A Christmas Story from 1983, directed by Bob Clark, written by Gene Shepard, Bob Clark, and Lee Brown, cinematography by Reginald H. Morris, edited by Stan Cole. Starring Peter Billingsley, Melinda Dillon, Darren McGavin, and Ian Petrella, narrated by Gene Shepard. Today, my guest is also my son, because I figured if we're going to talk about a movie about childhood and Christmas and parents, what better person to talk about that with than someone who is experiencing a lot of the themes in this film as we speak. So, Job, how are you?
Hello.
Do you like Christmas?
Yes.
Do you like Christmas movies?
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Jingle All the Way or Home Alone.
Okay. You also really like Christmas with the Cranks, right?
Oh, yes. That is amazing.
What's your favorite part of Christmas with the Cranks?
Don't you mention Hickory Honey Ham again.
Okay. All right. So I wanted to do this with you because to me, like I already said, this is a story about Christmas, but it's also a story about like youth versus age and a kid and his parents.
Yep.
Did you think that?
Yes.
Okay. So what did you think about A Christmas Story?
I liked it. I think that, well, my favorite character is probably Randy.
The little brother?
Yes.
How come?
He's just stuck. He's just like, wait for me, guys. He's always at the back of the line.
Uh-huh.
And so I like that about him.
Is that how you feel?
Not really.
Oh, okay. You just like people at the back of the line?
Yes.
Okay. So you're 10,
Yes.
and you're going to be 11 in a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of in like a different zone, you know,
Yes.
age-wise, right?
Yep.
So how do you feel about like Christmas these days?
I'd say it's different.
Okay. Why?
It's not as great as it used to be,
Okay.
but it's still fun.
Yeah.
I don't believe in Santa,
Okay.
but now I just like the family part.
Okay.
And for some people, it's just presents. Now I don't really care.
You don't care about the presents?
No, not really.
So you don't feel like Ralphie has like this one present that he really wants to get?
Not really.
No.
Well, kind of, but not really.
What's the one present that you could have if you could have one this year?
The one present.
Yeah, like the present that you would like write a theme paper about and try to, you know, brainwash your parents into secretly buying you.
I don't know, underwear?
Okay. I doubt that's true. So what did you think? Tell me about this movie.
Well, A Christmas Story is about Ralphie, and he really wants a BB gun. And everybody's like, you'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah.
And so he's maneuvering and trying stuff like I'm gonna trick my mom into reading about the best thing you can get your child.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also like very famous things in here, like, and that was the day I said it, but not fudge.
Oh yeah.
The word.
Yes. Yeah. Could you relate to that scene at all?
Sometimes.
Has there ever been a time where like I was asking you to help me fix something and I was like mad and you were like, oh no?
Not really.
Not really. Oh, okay. Does the dad remind you of me at all?
Sometimes.
Oh yeah. How so?
He's kind of cranky.
Uh-huh.
You're kind of cranky.
Sometimes or all
Yes.
the time?
Most of the time.
Okay, all right. So do you think Ralphie learns anything in this movie?
Ralphie should have learned the importance of family.
Oh yeah?
And I'm not so sure he did.
You don't think he did?
Not really.
Do you think he learns anything in this movie?
Nah.
Okay.
It's just one of those movies that's like, yeah, you didn't learn anything.
Okay. So a big part of this movie is Ralphie has a bully,
Yeah?
which I always thought was Scott Farkus.
Yep.
And you corrected me that it's Scut Farkus.
I thought it was Scufarcus too. I didn't know until I saw the closed captions.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Thank gosh for my near need of hearing.
Correct. Yeah, you wear hearing aids, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you use closed captions a lot?
Yeah.
So yeah, my whole life I thought it was Scott Farkas.
That's weird.
Have you ever had to deal with a bully?
No.
What?
Okay, yes. Let's end it here and say I dealt with it well.
How did you deal with it?
I don't really know.
Okay. Did you ever have a bully punch you?
Yes.
When was a bully punching you?
In kindergarten.
Oh yeah. What did you do?
I got back at him by punching him on the bus.
Did you get in trouble?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you regret it?
No.
Okay. How do you feel about how Ralphie deals with his bully?
He deals with him. It's not the best thing to do, but he did it. And so, he just punched him.
Well, he doesn't just punch him.
A bunch of times.
He's wailing on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just punches him a bunch of times.
Yeah, and he's cursing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says a bunch of words I never knew I thought in my vocabulary. Something like that.
Sure. Right. Yeah. How do you feel about the narrator, by the way?
The narrator? I feel like he's actually just the kid's mind in a deeper voice.
Well, I think it's supposed to be Ralphie as a grown-up.
Yeah, I
thinking
think so.
back. Yeah. So you love the leg lamp joke?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me about that?
Well, the dad is like, I won.
Yeah.
And so he gets up and he thinks he's getting a bowling alley.
Yeah.
No, heck, he's getting a leg lamp.
Yeah.
And he's putting it up like I won a major award. And the whole neighborhood is like, he won a major award.
Yeah.
And so he puts it up and he's like, I need the whole street to see this.
Yeah.
And the kid's like, and then the mom's like, okay, isn't it about time for your favorite radio show? And then they're like, yeah, but man.
And the mom doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mom is jealous of that after.
Yeah.
It's like a sign of the old man's victory.
Yeah. You think so?
Yep.
So do you think, because we don't see it happen.
Yeah.
But there's a loud crash. And then the dad runs into the living room and the lamp is broken. Huh. Do you think that the mom did it on purpose? Or do you think that it was an accident like she said?
I think she did it on purpose.
Yeah?
Yep.
Do you think she used up all the glue?
Yep. Okay, here's my theory.
Okay.
Earlier in the day, she used up all the glue.
Okay.
So there would be no more left. And then she hit it down and then was like, oh no.
That's quite a theory.
Yeah. And then said there's no more glue left.
Right.
And she knew. She knew exactly what to do to destroy the leg lamp.
Yep.
It was a sad, sad day.
Has there ever been something like that with your parents? Where one of your parents really liked something and one of your parents really didn't?
Not really.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
It's like the Donald Duck intro, like, he never ever starts an argument.
What is that?
Like, he never ever starts an argument.
No, what do you mean the Donald Duck intro? What are you talking about?
You know, the old one?
No, I don't. Enlighten me. Tell me about it.
Enlighten you? Tell you about it?
Yeah.
Well, whenever shows a bit of temperament, something like that.
But are you saying like this is like a Donald Duck cartoon?
Well, it was just the intro to a bunch of Donald Duck cartoons with Chip and Dale.
Oh, really?
Yes, I hear it all the time.
Oh, I guess I need to brush up on my old Donald Duck cartoons.
You do.
Okay. I want to ask you about dares.
Dares.
Yeah, like at school.
Yep.
Two of the kids are daring each other to, one of the kids is daring one of the kids to lick the phone pole or the flag pole.
Yeah, the flagpole.
Because his tongue will get stuck to it.
Yep.
How'd you feel about this scene? Did this feel realistic?
Kinda.
Yeah? Did you ever do any dare stuff at school?
Not really. I do remember that I, did one, but I don't remember what it was.
You sure? Or you just don't want people to know?
It's not I don't want people to know. I just don't remember.
Would you ever dare someone to lick a flagpole?
Well, if it was dependent on the survival of the universe, yes.
Okay. I mean, I don't think that would ever be the case.
You never know.
That's true. I guess you never know. That's true. So Christmas comes, and Ralphie gets a present from his aunt, I think?
Yep.
And it's a bunny suit.
Yeah.
Have you ever had someone give you a present and you really didn't like it, but you had to pretend that you did? Or you had to wear it or something?
I don't really know, actually. All my presents are just like, okay.
You're indifferent to all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're still, like, fun, I guess.
If someone gave you the rabbit costume, would you wear it?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why not?
I'd only wear it in, like, the times that they're here.
Why wouldn't you wear it, though?
Why wouldn't I wear it?
Yeah.
Why would I not wear a bunny suit?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't you?
Does anybody really care about a bunny suit?
Well,
I mean, it's just a bunny suit. Why would you wear it?
well, because someone gave it to you.
Honestly, I don't want to wear a bunny suit.
All right.
Especially if it's pink.
Why not?
With little floppy ears.
Why not? What if it's comfortable?
What if it's comfortable?
What if you're cold?
If I'm cold?
Yeah.
Well, of course I'll go right up to the thermostat and turn it up.
Yeah, but their furnace was always broken. Don't you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. You better not be touching the thermostat.
I'll tell you. Grandma one time.
Yeah?
One time Grandma's like, she turned it up a bit, and she was like, don't tell Dad.
Well, you just told the whole world, so. Well, anyway, that's Grandma. You better not be touching the thermostat.
Yeah, sometimes I do.
So did you have any notes that you wanted to talk about?
All those cords plugged in the extension
Oh,
plug?
yeah. That's dangerous.
Yeah, that's like, you could start a fire.
You're concerned about the fire safety?
Yes. Especially the furnace.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about the furnace.
Yeah, me too.
You have to have somebody over there.
Like a professional?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
If you can afford that.
Well, he did like to save money, right?
Yep. My favorite part was seeing the closed captions for the part of Ovaltine, where Ralphie's just like, Ovaltine? And then it said somber music.
Yeah, somber music. Have you ever thought like something was going to be cool and then it just turned into be an advertisement?
Yeah.
Yeah. These companies, they just want our money, huh?
Yep. You know, whenever I go to the mall, all I see is 50% off.
Yeah, it's a sale.
Yeah. But they still want money.
Well, sure. Yeah, they can't give stuff away for free.
Who can't give stuff away for free? I love free stuff. And there is free stuff in the world.
What? What is free?
I don't know. Random gum that people stick under the chair.
That's true. That's free.
That I just...
Oh, you scrape up and eat it?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't actually do that.
Okay.
That would be disgusting.
Yeah, good.
Randy's nose on the window is really an honorable moment.
You think so?
Yeah, when they're all just looking at the toys like, wowie.
And he's just so amazed. He's got his whole face up on the window.
Yeah, like,
Does your little brother ever put his face up on the window and lick the glass?
Yes.
It's disgusting, right?
Yeah. I may never touch windows again.
Kids need to know about germs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't. They have no concept.
Well, let's hope that they do soon.
I agree.
Moms were allowed to be mean and dads were allowed to swear out loud all the time, huh?
You're saying back when this movie took place,
Yes.
moms were allowed to be mean and dads were allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that the mom is mean in this, though?
Not really.
No?
It's just Ralphie on the double.
Oh, yeah. You probably hear that all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not mean. It's just like...
Yeah.
Moms were allowed to do that as much as they wanted.
Yeah. Well, I think it's their right.
Yep. Then again.
Then again, what?
Just blank.
Okay.
Period.
What about the cleaning out the mouth with the soap? Did that ever happen to you?
Oh, I would not dream of that. Unless you do it with that pine cone cinnamon thing. I really like that.
Pine cone cinnamon thing? What are you talking about?
It's scented pine cone cinnamon.
Oh, you do not want soap that's scented, trust me. Anyway, when I was a kid, when I was little like you, if I said a bad word, we would get our mouth washed out with soap, but not like this. This was crazy. This was way too much. Like just holding soap in your mouth, that would make me throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Scott Farkas is just like, say uncle. And the kid's like, uncle. Man, I'm glad Ralphie got back at that guy.
Yeah?
Or else the whole world would be screaming, uncle.
You think that Ralphie taught him a lesson? He wouldn't be a bully anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for his kids.
Oh, you think Scott Farkas grew up to have kids and bullied his kids?
Scott Farkas.
Sorry. You think Scott Farkas grew up to have kids and bullied them?
Yeah.
That's how it works sometimes.
That's what happened in A Christmas Story Christmas. It's the sequel.
Oh, that's right, the sequel. Yeah.
Where he's an adult.
Yeah, we watched that last year.
Yeah, and he's got like his typewriter and he's writing.
I actually didn't hate that one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Although I wasn't allowed to watch it at my grandparents' house because Grandpa said it was something like sarcastic.
Oh, I cannot attest to that.
And it was then he said the mother of dirty words.
You really like that part, huh?
It's like isn't it like one of the main things?
One of the main points of the movie?
Yeah.
I think depending on what age you're at, different parts of this can be main parts of the movie.
Yeah.
You know? When I was a kid, I always remember the part where he finally gets his gun and then he shoots it straight at metal.
Yeah.
Which we know you shouldn't do, right?
That was stupid, yeah.
Yeah. But then he has to lie and tell his mom there was an icicle, and then he got away with it. That was always the part that I remembered in my head.
Yeah, that was smart.
Well.
Dumb, smart.
Dumb and then smart.
Cause and effect.
Sure, yeah.
Let's see, what else we got here? When he's blind, the dad's like, I told you not to use life boy.
Yeah, so Ralphie likes to make up all of these imaginary scenarios in his head. Do you ever do that?
Yeah. Yes, I do, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see, what's an imaginary scenario I've made up in my head? Cue the harps. Okay, I probably don't remember any imaginary scenarios because they were useless.
So we cued the harps for no reason?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
The harps sound nice.
You got anything else?
The leg lamp, Mom's worst nightmare.
The leg lamp, Mom's worst nightmare, yep.
The leg lamp.
That's what you wrote down in your notes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just semicolon, Mom's worst nightmare.
Got it.
All right, let's see. The kids skipped straight to the triple dog dare. Never skip straight to that, kids. That's a useless life lesson.
There you go.
We don't get too many of those, do we?
No, we don't.
Reminds me of a Calvin and Hobbes strips.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, after he made up like these imaginary snow goons, like monster snowmen who wanted to get them. And then the life lesson after that, I guess, was snow goons are bad news.
Yeah, I can see that never coming in handy. You're right.
Yeah. Those really do come in handy by never coming in handy. Mom's disastrous words include, how do the piggies go?
Oh, yeah. How'd you feel about that whole scene?
Oh, my gosh. The dad's just like, oh.
Yeah. Did you think that was funny, or did you think that was gross?
I think it was a mix of funny and gross, mostly gross.
Got it.
In the next scene, when the dad gets the leg lamp, his mashed potatoes still stuck on his face.
I know. So I don't know how you feel about this movie, but I kind of feel like this movie is about how Christmas when you're a kid is a lot about like expectations, and you're really looking forward to certain things, but then you get a lot of disappointments.
Yep.
But I think part of growing up is like learning that the disappointments are just part of the story, you know?
Yeah.
It's like part of the whole thing.
Yep.
So what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
The disappointments are definitely part of the story. Without the disappointments, life is one of those. Cue the harps.
Yeah. Have you had any big disappointments in your life?
A ton.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Not being allowed to eat the cookies in the morning.
Yeah.
They were good.
Yeah.
They had those little M&Ms in them.
Yeah. You can't eat cookies for breakfast. That's true. What else?
Mostly just can't eat snacks in the morning.
That's the one big disappointment in life?
And also math.
Doing math?
Yes.
Okay.
One of the biggest disappointments is just do it. It will take up less time.
Yeah. I think you have a pretty good life then, huh?
Yep.
All right, that's good. Do you have anything that you want to say to the listeners?
Anything I want to say to the listeners?
Yeah, any like words of wisdom or...
Words of wisdom. How do the piggies go?
Oh my gosh. Well, how about this? So the people who listen, they're adults, right?
Yep.
So is there anything that you would want them to remember about Christmas as a kid?
Christmas as a kid was fun. Don't forget it. Savor these moments and be like, R.I.P. childhood me.
Rest in peace, childhood me.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's it.
Yep.
Did you have fun being on the show?
Yes.
Or was it like too much?
It wasn't too much. It was enough. Enough is enough.
Okay. All right. Enough is enough. I think that's a good place to end it.
Yep.
Hey, if you thought enough was enough, send us an email, moviefriendspodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. You can also rate and review the show wherever you're listening. It really helps us find new listeners, and it helps the different programs like Spotify and Apple Podcasts push us to other people. So we really appreciate it when you do that. You can also support the show, patreon.com/moviefriendspodcast. You get access to all of our additional episodes. You get access to our patron-only Discord. And, you help support an independent show without the support of ads or networks or any of that stuff. So, Job, thanks for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Would you ever come back and do another movie?
Sure.
What movie would you like to do?
I don't know. Christmas with the Cranks?
Maybe. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for doing this with me. It was a lot of fun.
You're welcome.
By the way, this is your Christmas present.
Unwrap.
I'm just kidding. This isn't your present. This is my present. Getting to do it with you.
Aww.
Well, you ruined it. Anyway, thanks, Job.
Thank you.
And thank you for listening. Until next time, have a good one.
Movie Friends is produced by Seth Vargas and Michelle Rubenstein. Music by Anthony Vicora. If you like the show, please subscribe and give us a rating. It really helps us find new friends. Thanks!